Boaters who know Table Rock Lake well tell us those waters can be tricky.
In fact, one local man described to us just how fast the tide can turn.
I'm Nick Starling here on Smithville Lake, where a lot of people are reacting to the tragedy at Table Rock Lake. I spoke with one man who shares his thoughts on what happened and how he stays safe on the water. A day on the water is a bit different here at Smithville Lake, but in the back of many of these boaters' minds is the tragedy that happened at Table Rock Lake.
I can imagine the terror that would have went on there.
Richard Hubbard knows all too well about Table Rock Lake. He owns property there and even rode on a duck boat.
I've seen how low they sit in the water and just they're not really made for that kind of weather.
Weather that creeps up on you, as Hubbard explains how Table Rock is different than Smithville.
Well, a lot of it is you can't see a storm coming up on you. I mean, you're down there in the ravines and stuff like that. That's what's happened to me a lot of the times is you can see the sun shining in one spot and the next thing you turn around and here comes a storm and you're caught right in it.
Bring it on back in.
He's even been caught in a storm there.
You imagine the storm coming in and then you have all the other boat waves and stuff like that, and there was nowhere to go but just keep putting.
Oh, yeah.
And it was probably the scariest thing I've ever been through.
The wind is something Smithville Lake Chief Park Ranger John Davis says has the most impact on boats.
It can be dangerous. You can get your boat swamped, or some boats can sink. It's just something you have to be very cautious of.
It's something that Hubbard keeps in mind as he heads out on this lake while praying for the families who lost a loved one.
It was just one of those caught in a bad place at the wrong time, and I don't know, what could have been done about it.
Davis says to keep your eyes on the sky and keep tabs on the forecast before getting into the lake. Reporting at Smithville Lake, Nick Starling, 41 Action News.
Good advice, Nick. You can find more coverage on the duck boat accident in Branson on our website, and we will have more on this investigation tonight at 6:30 and at 10.